the waifu tier list for Dark Souls. It's got pretty much all of the waifus. So should we just get the S's out of the way? Or should we go in order? So first of all, we got the Dark Souls 1. The Dark Souls 1 Firekeeper, right? This bitch doesn't even talk, man. Hey, she tells you to literally fuck off. She's such a, what's it called? A tsundere? She just tells you to go away, to not talk to her. You know what? I ain't about that shit. D tier. If there was ever an S tier waifu, alright? If there was ever an S tier waifu, it would be Priscilla. And there's many reasons. She's really tall. She's fluffy. Wait, did you find a feet one? She lives in a really cold place, so if somehow you end up there, her fluff will keep you warm. Obvious S tier, without question. Now this one's a little bit more interesting. This is sort of a more similar situation to the D tier. Talkative, but also very much like keeps you away. She's got that tsundere energy, but not so much. You know, I would say she's C tier. Blindy from Dark Souls 3. You could be an ugly bastard and she'll love you. Although she's so frail. You know what I mean? She's so frail. If she falls, it's game over. Oh, you know what? No. Insta D tier, and I'm about to tell you why, alright, you guys? She has a dude that follows her everywhere, and his name is Morn. You really want that in your life? Insta fucking D tier. Aegon, Morn, whatever. She comes with baggage, and the baggage is named Aegon. And he's scary, too. I could look past her blindness. Honestly, I'm thinking I put Henri on the A tier, and this also goes for the women. Because she can also be a dude. So I think that's pretty A tier, and she's kind of a cutie. She's determined. She has Oscar's armor. She's got good style. A tier. Carla seems like a wild one. She's a wild one. She probably has a bunch of like cool spells that she can teach you. Although she was in prison. Yeah, what did she do? But she's got that whole goth vibe going, you know what I mean? A tier. I think that's Yorshka. Yorshka doesn't go anywhere. She sits in her chair. She sits on top of her tower. And she has a tail. Listen, okay? And this one's gonna be a little controversial. But if her tail had a little bit more fur on it, she'd probably be higher. But I'm gonna pop her as a B right now. She's cute. She's tall. She has a low voice. That's very cute. So I'll pop her at B. If her tail had more fur on it, A tier. Quite possibly S tier. Oh my god. Do we even need to say more? Like, let's just pop her in there. Do we need to say more? This one is illegal, so I'll keep her in the D tier. Now, another one that's pretty interesting. Although she's kind of always asleep. She's so lazy, always sleeping about. She has an egg, which she carries around. She's sort of a hoarder. She doesn't throw this egg away. I don't know whatever was on the inside, she lost it. And if she gets pissed at you, she can teleport you to the end of time? Nah. I'm thinking D tier. What's her name again? Shira does a lot of shit talking when you fight her. She's not a good fighter. Although she does have my favorite weapon, and she's friends with Midir, so there's good chance that she'll have pictures of Midir when he was a little baby. So I'm gonna pop her at C. Then we have the witch from Demon Souls. Wait, isn't that Demon Souls Carla? Especially from the new one. I've said it so many times. Those eyes that she has are unbelievable. But all she does is kind of sit there and judge you. Oh wait, that's her name. Yeah, I forgot that's her name. Yuria. But this looks like original Demon Souls Yuria, you know? I don't know. What do you guys think? B? You guys are thinking B? I'll give this one to you guys, alright? This is your pick. And she goes in B tier. This one has a sort of similar situation to Blindy, where she always has this dude attached to her. She comes with baggage. This is from Demon Souls, the one who sits in this swamp. She's kind of dirty. She's always filled with blood, and guts and worms. And I'm pretty sure she's had a couple babies. D tier. This one, honestly, I hate her. She's so needy. All she does is take your clothes from you and then offers nothing. And I'm pretty sure she's already in love with that old man. Fucking D. And then we have the Dark Souls 2 Firekeeper. She's almost the full package. And I can already see it in chat, obviously. You guys already knew. You knew where I was going. Insta S tier. I would put her at S tier, and there's two big reasons for it. But I don't really want to talk about them now. Oh, this bitch. She's a scam artist. All she does, she charges you for the door. Can I put her at F? Is there an F? An F for she can go fuck herself. Automatic fucking D, man. Now, Lucatiel. Okay. Lucatiel is many things, right? She's pretty. I can look past the scar on her face. You know, I don't judge people by the way they look. I can look past the scar. She's incredibly determined, but she's slowly losing her mind. I feel like if she didn't have that whole mind thing, I would put her in S tier. But everything is so much in favor, putting her at A. Now the singing one. She's a good singer, right? She can entertain you. She's tall, which I've said is a big bonus. She's got kind of, I'm pretty sure she wears a wig, but all she does is sing the same goddamn song over and over and over. And she doesn't let you harmonize at all. She doesn't teach you how to sing. And her dress is all, you know, she's got wearing rags. Get new dress. C tier. I'm thinking C. This was going to be another one that's going to be a little controversial, okay? The next one is the Ivory King's wife, Elsa. She is incredibly loyal. She's kind of banging, even though her dress is all torn up. You can buy her another dress. Incredibly loyal, which is easily the most important thing out of anything. But she's loyal to somebody else, you guys. You go in the B category. He's dead? Yeah, but still. I think she simps a little too hard for that Ivory King. And he's like half dead. You go to sleep next to her, and then she wakes up in the middle of the night. She goes down for a little play around with the dead Ivory King. You know, he's still alive. He can still walk up there. You know, I don't know what they do. Maybe they text each other all the time. That's why she's at B tier and not any higher. I mean, obvious S tier. And it's not even close. Just make her forget about her husband. Her husband is a 7.5 foot king god who comes back to life with a fucking giant sword who can fly. You're just a little hollow. You're not going to make her forget. Obvious S tier for Dark Souls 3 Firekeeper. Yuria. Yuria, her life mission is to make your dream, your goal come true. You literally become everything to her. If you become the Dark King, she follows you blindly. She is banging. Here's another bold one. Yuria's going right into S tier. All you gotta do is become, the Dark King for the rest of eternity. It's not too bad. Siren, same with loyalty. You know what? Siren, you go in the A tier. Who the fuck is that? There's a specific chick in Demon Souls. Yeah, it's this lady. She wears this armor. She's in the game for 2 seconds, and all she does is try to kill you. Get the fuck out of here. D tier. By the way, did you guys really think we're gonna have this many D tiers? Holy shit. And I mean, come on, S tier for Gwendolyn. She's got the whole package. All right. If there was an S plus tier, she'd be in it. Now there are two gigantic, extremely large reasons why this one is S tier. Do I really need to point it out? She gives you the Lord Vessel, allowing you to fast travel. She basically bought you a car, is what that did. She was being trapped, so you're basically her rescuer, her savior. Yeah, those are the two big reasons, right there. The Demon Souls Maiden, the Maiden in Black. While I think everybody wants to go insta S tier, do we not want to look at this a little bit more? Poor hygiene. Well, she's clean everywhere else except her feet, so wouldn't that be I don't know. Listen, those wax eyes. Imagine waking up and you realize that she's lying next to you. She's staring at you with her wax eyes. That'd be kind of creepy. But I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. The same benefit that I gave Carla. The whole goth thing that she has going on. S tier. Spider waifu. Now, if it was her sister, that's a different story right there. Insta S tier. Insta S tier for her sister. She's a little bit different. She's timid. She doesn't even talk to you until you put in a bunch of time, which is bullshit. You have to give so much of your human to her. She's dying, but she's so pretty. And also, she thinks you're her sister. I think she's gonna realize you're not her sister when you pull out your meat salami. B. Yeah, she does have a little worm simp. Although you could bully that little bitch, so that's kind of a bonus. You know what? Just so we can bully him, fucking A. That's a bonus. He follows her around everywhere like a little worm, and then you're just gonna stare at him in the eyes while you go off with her on a date. Who the fuck is that? Is that the sister of Vingarl? Is that who that is? Why is she in here? Maybe even D tier though, because I don't know who the fuck she is. Siegland. Or could that be the onion bro? Do we know? Do we want to know? I don't know if we want to know. Now, if it's the onion bro, that goes S tier. Not even a sexual thing, right? This is just, I want to be best friends with the onion. But we have the same thing. She's incredibly loyal to her family, which is always a nice thing. I have no idea how she looks. She probably has a mustache like him. Is that how she looks? Oh. S. She's a good gal. Then we have the priest who gets... Oh, this one... Okay, so this is what this one does, right? She's so deep into religion, which is a bad. She's surrounded by dudes. Another bad. She goes down. One of the dudes tries to betray her. She can't do shit for herself. She doesn't even know the miracles that she preaches. So she could have shot a fucking lightning spear at him if she was really devoted. But she obviously had zero faith. And then you save her and she does nothing for you. I think that we got another D tier one. Another D tier. She's not surrounded by dudes. They are religious dudes. Still surrounded by dudes. The Dark Souls 1 miracle lady. You start off by saving her. She does kind of come from the past, which is sort of sick. She's sort of a time traveler, which is kind of cool. I think she goes right in. But she has nothing to offer except a couple little spells. But at least she offers something. Let's pop her at B. Now, I seriously have no idea who the fuck that is. I have no clue. Oh, the Quaylana. So Quaylana is like they push the sister out and she's invisible most of the time until you get a ring. So that means you're never going to see her until you get married. And then, oh, but she does know a bunch of cool ass pyromancies. Middle of the road again. C. Now we have an interesting one. Mildred, whatever her name is. Mildred. She's kind of banging, although she probably smells. She literally eats men. She is a man eater. Smell is part of the experience? That's, you have a point. How could you not be a man eater though with that bod? You know what I mean? Okay. I will pop you at B. Mushroom S. Okay. Now hear me out. The S tier for the mushroom. She's incredibly kind. And if you get a little nippish, a little hungry, yeah, just a little taste. A little taste of the mushroom. S tier. And I think that is my conclusive tier list for Dark Souls waifus. Now, there were quite a few missing. I'm going to be honest. We didn't have the spider waifu from Dark Souls 1. What else did we not have? What else were we missing? Obviously, we didn't have Bloodborne stuff. Andre wasn't in there. We didn't have Rosaria. So it was not a 100% complete list. But for the most part, this is my list right there. And you can take that one to the bank.